folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the College Football Playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Houston's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. A play action, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Now they call a run. Passes the 40. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
To throw, it's Weigman. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, we check out tape on this offense. Your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of its offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today. I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Behind the line, it's White. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Getting set. Here's second down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. They move the ball to the 38 and earn a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the ground, it's Williams. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down right at the 20.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Team makes its way onto the field. And it's fair caught right at midfield. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Toss play to the outside. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Caught in the backfield. It's White. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Short connection to the tight end here. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Grab near the sticks, it's Pittman. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The Noles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense facing second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Grab behind the line. It's White. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So now we got a fourth down.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
What a call here. Fourth and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to pass. It's Weigman. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The short completion at the tight end. Looks like Houston will have the first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Florida State.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Weigman. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a sag by the senior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He hands it to the back. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. To the air, it's Weigman. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Houston. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, curving. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Running back grabs it on a screen. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, first and 10. With the catch, it's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made by the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Houston. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game.
to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run here. Lets it go. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To throw, it's Castellanos. Hit just as he throws the ball. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. 0 running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So they call the screen on 3rd down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on 3rd down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Weigman. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Bringing pressure. Wide open downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Nice grab. It's Pittman. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's got the first down and more. The senior calls his own number. Takes up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Seminoles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quick catch over the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just timing up for 1 more play in the half. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
First down and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Castellanos. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
4th down, they'll punt it away here. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
With the catch, it's Connors. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Houston now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Weidman. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Robinson. Will not be brought down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The sure hands. It's McCoy. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. And the Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going. He'll hand it off. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, look at the quick cut. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. contact as he let the ball go.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
But the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Touchdown, Seminoles. They battle all the way back to take the lead.
Because you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Quarterback looking to scramble. Has the force still on the move. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a third and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He dumps it off to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's White. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Weigman. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
First down for the offense.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. They keep him guessing with a run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. To the air. It's Weigman. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Solid game. These moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Toss it to the back, running left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He gets loose. Moves the ball all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grab behind the line. It's McCoy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. A handoff from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here, fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
That's caught. It's Connors. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Houston has moved into the red zone. To the air, it's Weigman. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Houston. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Quarterback still with the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll give it to the running back. Fighting off the defender. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.